That your diamond ring is the ultimate status symbol. I would never accept a small, tiny diamond. When people ask me if my breasts are real, I tell them, real expensive, baby!
Hey there, what's going on, folks? I'm back with another video, trying to upload more consistently. Sorry for going ghost mode for a week. Again, school and everything gets in the way, but I want to try and upload more consistently. Maybe try to upload like 3 times a week, try to hold myself up to that. I don't know if I really have an excuse. I was just being lazy. But anyways, now, I'm looking at 2 families on Weissblop, and it's not just one of the families I hate this time. I'm not even sure how I would title this video. I hate them both. In this blue corner, we have Shannon and Shannon. Yeah, they both have the same name. I don't even know how that came about. I don't know if one of them changed their names, to change their name to Shannon because they like the other one, or if they just so happen to have the same last name. Whatever, who cares? This Shannon over here is the breadwinner of the family, while this Shannon over here spends the money. And this isn't just me, like, making shit up or joking. This is her, like, she wears that shit like it's a gold chain, like it's a Cuban link. Like, she talks about her boob job, like, 5 times in this episode, and, like, that's great. I'm glad you had work done, but I don't fucking care. Why does it keep coming up? And in this corner, we have, I don't remember their names. I think it was the Hickmans, but I don't like them either. I think they're actually worse. They're disgusting. They share the same bathwater. They don't buy their kids new clothes, like, at all. So everything that they wear is, like, under $1. And they also don't like electricity, so they're walking around their house with candles lit every day and wearing headlights. Like, I can't make any of this shit up. And they shower, like, twice a week. I can't stand either of these families. You can hear it in my voice. This video is gonna be a fucking doozy. Alright, let's get into it. I'm gonna shut up now.
The off-the-grid, back-to-the-past Padovan Hickmans of Virginia. Mom Delora lives in a log cabin with no electricity, so the whole family must use headlamps to see at night.
I just don't understand why families have children. We also have lights for a reason. This is coming from a guy who aside of making my videos and playing Left 4 Dead 2, doesn't really like modern technology. Like, I'm not even aware of the current trends or memes that are happening right now. I'm so out of touch now, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I hate modern technology. But no matter how much you love or hate modern technology, you just need lights, man. You need electricity. You can't be living in the fucking dark and bathing in the same water. That just sounds like a psychological thriller.
Delora and husband Steve live as simply as possible and have eliminated what they call stuff.
What haven't you eliminated at this point? Well, aside from bacteria and disease.
Girls Marin and Tara have a wardrobe of mainly under $1 thrift store finds, have never been to the mall, and to conserve resources, the whole family shares the same bathwater.
Why is she petting the chicken like it's a cat? That caught me so off guard. But also, why do these types of families always end up having kids? Like, was condoms and birth control too expensive for them as well? Spoiler alert, it's free at doctor's offices. Just go there. Like, the kids, they can't have their own bathwater. I'm sorry, that's a problem. And I don't really think I would care if it was just a wife and a husband living like this. I'd be disgusted, but I wouldn't really be as concerned as I am now. But these kids are growing up in the fucking dark with $1 clothes because their parents are cheap bastards and they're using the same bathwater. Again, I have to bring up the bathwater because I can't get over that. That's the worst one of them all. That's disgusting.
The Burrows of New Jersey. Glamorous Shannon Nicole loves living the American dream and demands the best of everything. She designed her house around a chandelier so it can be admired from the street.
Now I just want to rob this lady. That's just not a good idea. I don't know what to tell you. This is kind of crazy to think about. She has a great life, and apparently, I guess her and the other Shannon, I guess they got divorced. I'm not gonna, state that as a fact. Just take it with a grain of salt, because I read it on Reddit, alright? I read that fact on Reddit.
Tattooed her eyebrows so they always look perfect, and has spent thousands on cosmetic procedures.
I don't understand spending so much money on something just for it to still look like shit. I don't understand. The same with her face, too. It kind of looks like she's in constant agony and constant pain. This was the mid to late 2000s, too. Plastic surgery wasn't quite up to snuff like it is today. And I would argue it's still not up to snuff because it just looks unnatural. So when you got plastic surgery back then, you looked a little bit uncanny, I'm not gonna lie.
Husband Shannon Michael pays for his wife's extravagances, spoils his kids with toys, and strives to always have the best technology.
Part of me feels bad for people like this. That makes me feel bad for guys like this. But also, at the end of the day, they're fucking stupid and oblivious. Their wives are his wife is constantly walking over him and using him. And I think at some point in the episode when the wife gets swapped over, she literally says, hey, your wife kind of uses you and she sucks. She's always walking over you. And he got mad. But I guess in the end, they ended up getting divorced. Again, don't take my word for that. I read that shit on the internet. You can't take it, especially on Reddit. You can't take what's said there as facts. But I'm gonna go ahead and believe it, just to live in bliss.
Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children,
You better not leave.
and a new life.
Always look your best.
Why can't these people ever say I love you or some shit? Why is it always just some random shit? You're not gonna see your kid for a couple weeks. Oh, don't get ugly. Like, again, why can't they just say I love you?
We will all use the same bath water. That is disgusting.
Shannon Michael, you are the doormat.
You have no idea who the hell I am.
I want you to back off and behave like a mother.
I want to spit on you.
What an awesome person. Like, imagine being a guest inside of someone's house and then you're saying that you're gonna spit on them because they said, hey, can you act like a mom instead of acting like a 20-year-old? The families in this episode gave me a fucking headache.
In the woods of Virginia, far from the workaday world, live the Padovan Hickmans, the family that time forgot.
Boil them cabbages down, down, boil them cabbages down.
Not gonna lie, it looks pretty fun. Like, they actually look like they know how to have a good time, and I wouldn't really mind everything else, but not sharing bathwater and just having no lights, that has to go. Especially when you have little kids living with you. All of these families always have children. Like, they're worried about how much money they're gonna spend, but they do, like, the most expensive thing you can do and have children. Why? You could have just lived your life with your wife being that nasty with no one really knowing about you. That's fine, but instead you decide to have kids and you decide to go on national TV. What are you, like, proud of this lifestyle or some shit?
This household is off the grid electrically.
We light our home with oil lamps, and we also wear little flashlights that come on a little headband.
You guys a bunch of construction workers? What the fuck is going on here? Like, I'm sorry, but this is optional. I'd be super mad if I was like 10 years old back in 2006 and I hear that my friends have computers, the PlayStation 2 and all that shit. This was the mid to late 2000s. This is like the best time to be alive, at least like technology wise. This is before it took over people's lives. I'm not saying you should give your kid the newest iPhone. I'm just saying at least give them some lights.
I wish that we could have electricity.
Imagine having the wish that you could have electricity. Like it's a gift for Christmas or some shit. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, we take a lot of things for granted. The fact that I'm able to make this video and the fact that you're able to watch it is kind of a miracle. We could be living like these people right now.
So I'm taking these things out to the cooler on the front porch because we don't have a refrigerator. We are very conservative with water because we realize it's such a precious commodity. We'll bathe twice.
I'll tell you what, don't go doing that if you're gonna bathe in this mysterious substance, whatever the fuck this is. This is disgusting. What's the excuse for not having a fridge either? Like, it just seems so inconvenient to have to use a cooler. This is by choice, too. Why?
When it's time to flush the toilet, we can scoop the water, and that flushes the toilet.
I never thought in my 19 years of existence that I would see someone telling me how to makeshift flush a toilet on this show. They really just let anyone go on TV back then. You can't make this shit up. Some of these just shouldn't be problems. These shouldn't have to be things that you worry about. I would be so mad living here as a kid. I would fucking hate my family. I would hate my parents more than I already do. Like, let's think about it. You have to bathe in whatever the fuck this is. You have to walk around like you're a coal miner 24/7. There's no MP3 players in sight. Like, dude, imagine it being 2006 and you can't listen to T.I. or some Paul Wall. Like, what the fuck?
Put my beard up in that good old dirty old gray water and it comes out clean.
We don't flush the toilet every time. If it's yellow, let it mellow.
I actually despise you if you live in by just saying, if it's yellow, let it mellow. Oh, this is fucking disgusting, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to over family because I'm gonna lose my lunch. And I just ate. What the fuck? I feel like I'm babysitting my little cousins again, dude.
The Burrows family is determined to not only keep up with the Joneses, but to blow right by them and look fabulous doing it.
Having a shit ton of surgeries is not fabulous. I'm sorry to say that. Like, if you're so fabulous, why did you go and get all of that work done? Like, that's not how it works.
I believe that I am living the American dream and loving every minute of it. My whole house was designed around my chandelier. You can see it from the outside. It's like diamonds, like glistening.
I had like a spidey sense that she was going to bring that shit up within the first few seconds of us even knowing her. Like, that's her entire personality. That goddamn chandelier. Hey guys, I'm so rich. But in reality, she's not really rich because she's not making any of this money herself. I'm not saying you can't enjoy it because, let's be real, it's fine. We live in America for a reason. But your husband made this money for you to spend your money on this home. Like, I'm glad you at least get to spend this money and have a good time doing it. But, like, at least say it was a team effort or some shit.
People drive by my house and say, ooh, wow, I have a wow house.
People drive by your house trying not to crash into the fucking Prius that's in front of them, dude. I promise you, no one cares. You aren't the main character. Nobody gives a shit. I swear, I can't stand people like this who live only to flex on other people. In every way, too. No one gives a fuck. You just come across as obnoxious and you come across as an insecure knob. No one cares. No one's cheering for you. Everyone has their own things going on.
I think that your diamond ring is the ultimate status symbol. I would never accept a small, tiny diamond.
Asking Shannon Nicole if she's materialistic is like asking if the sun's gonna rise tomorrow.
Shannon, sir, you are a fucking moron. I'm sure you're a cool dude or whatever, but I don't understand why you would get with someone who's just so openly shallow. Like, how they're just so, like, superficial and proud of it, too. Like, you pay for all the surgeries that, like, I know that they ended up getting quote-unquote divorced, I think, but you did pay for all the surgeries that she's got, and you also pay for his home. Like, I feel like it was a little too late. This is very easy this is a very easy thing to spot happening. It's a really big red flag. She literally just said that she doesn't give a fuck how much you love her. She cares about how much zeros is in that check.
Shannon Nicole spends big bucks on every aspect of her appearance.
I've had my lips done 3 times. I've had some filler, tattooed eyebrows. When people ask me if my breasts are real, I tell them, real expensive, baby.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I wonder, do you guys think that there's gonna be a moment in this episode or in this part when she talks about her fucking kids or like a hobby? How about the fact that she has kids? Did I forget to mention that? Like, I feel like a damn surgeon right now. I feel like she's trying to hit on me or come on to me. Like, I don't care how much work you got into your boobs. It's fine to get work. I just don't care. Why the fuck does it keep coming up in the house? Like, again, I know this is like her personality, but God, it's just starting to get on my nerves.
I'm a little bigger.
I don't think your breasts need to be any bigger.
Why? You're constantly judged by others. I don't want anyone looking down on me. I'll be the one looking down.
Where did any of that come from? Like, how do we go from that? How do we go from her talking about, like, her house and everything to her talking about her boobs? What happened? Where did any of that come from? I feel like I'm missing something. And now she's talking about people making fun of her or shitting on her. What is she talking about? I'm scratching my head right now just thinking about it. Like, 1 second she's talking about her boobs and fucking basically almost flashing them to everyone. Like, what are you even talking about? I mean, I'd probably bully this woman if I saw her. I'm doing it right now.
I definitely spend more than $30,000 a year on clothes.
Your total pay is $583.
Okay. I love fur. It's like part of my personality. Like, rare.
Oh yeah, personality. You have one. You certainly do have one. Is it a good or a bad one? That's not for me to decide. But, yeah, you have one. It's an interesting one. Alright, we've done a good enough look at this woman, this family. Really just this woman. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the White Swap family because I feel like it'd be kind of funny to see her interact with, Obi-Wan Kenobi over here.
Like their mom, the Burrows' 6-year-old twins, Nicholas and Alexa, are accustomed to getting everything they want.
No, Nicholas, this is an everyday struggle with him.
My bad, I did the fake out thing that I usually do in these videos. Sorry about that, but I just kind of wanted to show her actually interacting with her kids for once. And her acting surprised that her kids are like this. Like, don't act surprised, they're just like you. They are literally a mirror. Your kids are spoiled, screaming little bastards because, surprisingly, you are one. It's like I said in the Super Nanny video, they're literally a walking mirror. Alright, now let's go.
Look how dirty and disgusting. I mean, look, the sign says it all. Hick, man.
She just roasted the shit out of this house and nothing even happened yet. Nothing even, like, she didn't even enter it yet. She just saw the front of it. What the hell? She has to be the most unlikable person I've seen on this show so far. I feel like I'd rather watch Glenn than watch this lady.
Before they meet their new families,
I'm not gonna break a nail trying to open up this stupid door.
You gotta break a couple brain cells. It can't be that fucking hard. Just open the door.
The wives get a chance to explore their new homes.
Wow, it's all pink.
What did this guy like? Build his house by himself?
I mean, yeah, most likely. I mean, it's not the greatest looking shack and it could use a few improvements, but I mean, it's better than being homeless. Let's just keep it a buck. Like, Jesus Christ, just shut up already. I wonder I know these shows are usually fake and sometimes they can, like, be scripted, but, like, I wonder how much of this is reality and how much of this is scripted. Like, there's no way that she can be this stupid. Obviously, given the fact that she comes from a very different environment and is super rich, of course she's going to have a very different outlook on a house like this. That's just how the show is, but Jesus.
Didn't do too good of a job.
High maintenance. Mom is like the little queen of the universe.
Well, I'll give this lady one prop. She is able to read this woman like a book, but I feel like anyone with, like, a 3rd grade, I feel like anyone above the age of 5 can actually see that this woman does think that she is queen of the universe. It's funny because now that she apparently got divorced with Mr. Shannon, I don't think she can live like this again. She's stuck looking like this for the rest of her life, too.
To flush the toilet, what? Dip a bucket of tub water and gently pour into toilet bowl? Ew!
Not gonna lie, that's pretty valid. That's valid. I'm gonna give her that. That one's understandable. I do not understand the toilet. I'm telling you guys, both of these families are a fucking disaster.
Holy moly. It looks like there's every toy known to mankind down here.
I don't take care of animals, I just wear them.
You're not funny. Don't tell jokes again. Fuck you.
Wear them well.
No, you don't. You don't wear anything well. You don't wear it well. You don't wear anything well. Look at your haircut. Your haircut sucks and it makes you look like a soccer ball. Which, by the way, anyone who was around for this era, can anyone tell me what was with middle-aged women and their obsession with this terrible hairstyle? Like, not every middle-aged woman from back then had this hairstyle, obviously, but a good amount of them did. Why? It looks like shit.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family.
We are a modern pioneer family. We have no electricity. No electricity?
Yeah, you better wait until you find out that you have to share bath water with the mall Santa Claus over there. Like, I feel like no electricity is probably the least of your worries. How are you gonna flush that damn toilet? Both of these families are a complete train wreck, and it's making my head just spin 360 degrees.
Life revolves around my hair. It is my most important thing.
We believe the American dream is really the American nightmare.
Hold on. We need to go back to that. You aren't gonna tell me that this fucking lemon head hairstyle that you have is the pinnacle of your existence. I'm sorry. I don't believe you. I actually don't believe you. I'm sorry. You're fucking delusional. Like, I feel like you're telling me about the earth being flat. I don't know how people can spend so much money and time to look good or perfect and look like shit. Like, just be yourself, you guys. I sound like Mr. Rogers right now, but be yourself. You can spend a little bit of money, you know, maybe get some moisturizer, maybe clean yourself up, get a haircut, but don't spend hundreds of dollars to look perfect, because then you're just gonna look stupid.
What about those 2 little kids you got up there?
Spoiler alert, those kids don't matter to her, like, at all. She just throws toys and electronics at them to shut them up. She doesn't actually care for them. She cares about herself and that stupid-ass haircut. Somebody, like, if she's someone who really should have just been alone, but she found someone stupid enough to just let her take advantage of him without really giving anything back. She doesn't even really take care of those kids.
Why? Is that just because they are poor losers and that they just don't fit into the society around them?
Yeah, you suck. You just fucking suck. I'm sorry, but I had a better time watching the last Wives Club episode with Glenn and his weird, passive-aggressive wife. I don't even like those two. I hated those two. And I still find them a bit more likable than this lady. How is that possible? I'm getting a bit of a headache, and I'm sorry to say this, but I can't be bothered to watch this whole episode. Plus, on top of that, I don't feel like getting copyright struck. So, yeah, we're gonna end this here. Sorry. I'm going to obviously make a part 2 like I did with the other Wife Swap family. Not the previous one I did, but the one before that, the racist family. I'm gonna make a part 2. I'll try to do it soon, but I want to get something else out. Maybe World's Strictest Parents. And honestly, I can't make this entire video without making it like 40 minutes long and uploading it at midnight at Saturday, which I know a decent amount of y'all probably have work, or at the very least school. Although, apparently my viewer base is like 25 to 34, which, okay. But I should be making a part 2 sometime soon. Plus, I want to try and get this video out so I can work on another one. So, yeah, I do have a lot of fun making these videos. So, yeah, all I can really say is I am excited to finish this one and look at the rest of it, because I did watch most, if not all of it, like beforehand like I usually do. And, yeah, the later half of this episode is a doozy. It gets wild. But anyways, that's really about it. See ya.